I was waiting. I knew he wasn't coming. I just knew it.
Look, are you sure this'll work?
Stop worrying. But I kept thinking, 5 more minutes, just 5 more minutes. In the end, I waited outside school for a whole hour, and he's only a 2-minute walk away. I feel so stupid.
The thing is, we shouldn't even have algae. Matt said the pond was big enough to regulate itself. You've probably got too many fish in there. That'll be it.
I bet David Attenborough around this trouble.
Come on, Arthur.
I mean, I know he's got a lot on his plate at the moment, like protesting against the bypass and his yoga and herbal medicine classes and everything. But if he really wanted to see me, he'd turn up on time. He might even be early, like Chris used to be. Except that was annoying. Dave just hasn't been paying attention to me. And I think I finally figured out why. Ha! Yes! He doesn't think I'm radical enough. Which is why I got my nose pierced. Let's see him ignore me now.
Natalie!
Dave!
Your nose!
I did it for you, Dave. It's a symbol of our struggle against the Yankees.
Oh, damn you, Natalie! Why'd you have to look so cotton-picking attractive on today of all days?
You mean?
We're moving out.
Oh, no.
The Yankees, they're approaching from the west. We're gonna head them out of the wood.
But what about us? What about me? What about my nose?
Oh, darn! You know how much this war means to me, Natalie? Well, what the heck? This whole cahootin' civil war ain't nothing but a coyote and a chicken coop when it comes to you.
You mean?
I mean Jiminy. With that nose looking so darned attractive, I'm gonna desert the army.
Oh, Dave.
They'll hunt me down like a prairie dog, but it'd be worth it for a nose looking so like that. Darling.
We've had it.
Yep.
That was our only sieve.
Yep.
My aunt's gonna kill us.
What? No, I mean how we get rid of the algae.
Oh.
Well, if we don't get rid of the algae, the plants in the pond won't get any sunlight. If the plants don't get any sunlight, then they don't produce oxygen. And if they don't produce oxygen,
Then the fish can't breathe.
our ecosystem's about to collapse.
It's a race against time.
The life of the pond is in our hands. We better get Matt.
You got your nose pierced. Shh. There's no point shushing, it's pretty obvious.
Oh, yeah.
So, why did you do it?
Just felt like it. Anyway, why not? You did.
I know I did, but it looks ridiculous.
Oh, right. And now you look cool dressed like Granny.
Look, with me, the nose thing was just a pathetic cry for attention.
Yeah. Well, with me, it's a symbol. A symbol of my struggle against the repressive authoritarian state.
So it's a pathetic cry for attention.
Yeah.
It'll never work.
So, what's with all the clothes?
Amanda Dealey's party. It's finally happened, Nats. I've broken in. I'm one of the beautiful people.
Yeah, well, you're doing a pretty good job of hiding it.
Exactly. Which is why I'm changing my image. I mean, my street cred's on the line here.
What street cred?
From now on, it's goodbye Frumpy Gina with her crumpets and cocoa and countryside walks, and voila! Super cool moi.
Gina, it's an invitation for 2.
I know. I'm going to say Gavin. Oh, yeah.
You might as well wear a duffel coat.
So what do you think?
You got problems, big problems. Your pH levels are plummeting, algae's restricting light filtration, and that means anoxic disruption to your pond site ecosystem.
You mean the fish can't breathe?
Yeah. And it's not because of the algae either, it's because your pond's too small.
But when you made it, you worked it out.
You did calculations.
You said it was big enough.
Well, I was wrong.
How can you be
Well,
wrong?
I'm a zoologist, not a mathematician.
A few other names we could call you and all.
Hi guys, is nuts in?
Yeah, upstairs.
Okay, so the fish are low on oxygen. What can we do?
2 things, enlarge the pond or buy a water pump and filter.
Well, they'll never let us enlarge it.
Well, if we can buy some time, I can make a water pump and filter.
Well, how long have we got before the fish start dying?
Wouldn't trust my maths.
Okay, I've got an idea.
Anyone seen the sieve?
What do you mean you're cancelling our date?
I'm sorry, Nats, really, but the wood's gotta come first.
What about us? What about me?
I'm gonna strap myself to a bulldozer.
But I got my nose pierced and everything.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's a symbol of resistance. What does that mean?
Nose rings give me the creeps. But hey, If you like it, then far be it from me to ripple your karma. You're an individual, a free spirit.
But you hate it.
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna be late, so I've got my padlocks to pick up, so let's do something tomorrow.
I can get rid of it if you like.
Please don't do this. I can't be responsible for how you look.
But Dave...
Please, Squirrel, don't. I've got enough responsibility. There are trees out there depending on me. Don't try and pin your nose on me as well.
But what if someone wants a bath?
It's not as if they're piranhas.
I think a lot less of you if you got rid of it now, just to please me. You should keep it.
But you hate it.
I know. Wish me luck.
Don't get run over by a bulldozer. Gina! Your man friend is here.
But you can't sieve flour with it.
Why ever not?
Because I used it to sieve soil in the burial chambers of Knossos.
As long as you washed it.
Yuck!
I bet Sir Arthur Evans never had this trouble.
Gavin.
Gina.
Gavin.
Gina.
Thanks for coming round like this at such short notice, but something's come up.
I brought some marmalade for your mother.
Amanda Dealey's 17th, Gavin. We've been invited.
Oh, fantastic. Amanda Dealey.
You don't know who she is, do you?
No.
Amanda Dealey, Gavin, is the queen of cool. And so, by reflection, this invitation makes me cool.
Ah.
Cause and effect, Gav. You see where I'm going?
No.
You, Gavin. You could wreck the whole illusion. You've got no style.
I have got style.
Baseball cap or bobble hat?
Bubble hat.
See?
It's not that easy. Mother has very strong views on fashion.
You're 24.
Well, she's 52. She's a very powerful woman.
And so am I, Gavin. So am I.
Did I mention the marmalade?
You've put fish in the bathtub.
They're perfectly safe.
And toads in the sink.
Although we washed them
And
first.
frog spawn in my soap dish.
Okay, so maybe that was a mistake.
What's the matter?
That's it, the last straw. This time they've gone too far.
But the pond, it was stagnating.
And it's a matter of life and death.
Well, it still is.
I put the dough in the oven.
If this isn't sorted tomorrow, I mean it. You can kiss goodbye to the lot.
What?
Fish, frog spawn, pondweed and all.
What about toads?
Especially toads. We'll take them all to the woods and set them free. And what's this hose pipe doing here?
We need it to circulate the pond water.
Someone will trip on it. Natalie!
Yeah?
Your nose!
Yes. Well, you see...
Remember what I said?
Yeah, I've got a mind of my own. I've got a mind of my own. I'm hip.
Go get him, Tiger.
Yeah.
Well, should do the trick.
The problem is, even when we have cleaned out the pond, it's still not going to have enough water in it, so we've got to make it bigger. Except, I know Mum and Dad won't let me do it, because we have to get rid of a whole flower bed. And Mum thinks flowers are much nicer than toads, and Dad'll agree with Mum because he doesn't like it when she's crossed, even if she's in America. And Uncle George and Aunt Penny won't let me do anything, because then Mum and Dad'll be really cross with them. And Natalie's boyfriend, Dave, lives in trees and chains himself to bulldozers to stop them building roads through Buttercup Wood. So I was thinking, why can't I be an eco-warrior as well? Because I'm just as eco as he is, even if I'm not very warrior-y. But I've got to do something, or all the newts and frogs and toads are going to die. So I could live in a tree, in the garden. Or I could chain myself to a fence as a protest. And I could refuse to come inside, even when it was raining. But that wouldn't work, would it? Because I'd have to come inside to go to the loo and eat and stuff. I wonder what Dave does when he's chained to a bulldozer and wants to go to the loo. Shut up, Jasper!
So that's it. Dave hates my nose ring. And who can blame him? It's horrible. But if I get rid of it now, he'll actually think less of me.
Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, and welcome to Hotel Wild. If you want to wash this morning, you'll have to use the kitchen sink. Unless your name is Arthur, in which case you can use the pond. Don't even think about it.
girls out there with perfectly normal noses. Noses with no strings attached. And the longer this goes on, the more likely he is to run off with one of them. The whole point of this was to get more attention from him, not less. And now to cap it all, I think it's gone septic. Ow.
Ouch.
I know.
Oh, honey, you poor thing. Does it hurt?
In every possible way.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Okay, sweetie, it's all right. How about I take a look and we can have a little talk, yeah?
Okay.
Right. I'll get the antiseptic. And I meant what I said about that pond, Arthur. I want it sorted by this afternoon, or you can say goodbye to the lot. Have some toast.
Thanks.
Okay.
No!
I baked the bread myself.
And I sieved the flour.
Oh, no, I watched.
Eat up. There's plenty more where that came from.
The burial chambers of Knossos. Oh! Oh, this is going to be so cool. Me at Amanda Dealey's party. You have to understand that this is very symbolic. It means I've really made it. Amanda and her friends see me as being one of them. I've got wit, I've got style, I've got... Gavin. Gavin is a problem. On the one hand, he represents real street cred. Older man with car. He knocks those pimply youths at school right out of the picture. But I have a feeling that when people at school picture the 24-year-old boyfriend I have mentioned once or twice, the person I'm talking about does not quite square with the picture they get in their heads. I'm so right for this. And Gavin is so... No. Have faith in yourself, Georgina Wild. Didn't you lay it on the line to him? Didn't he promise to change his style? Didn't he go out of this very door saying, I'm hip? What does a man like Gavin actually mean by hip? Just tell me he knows the difference between hip as in fashionable and hip as in replacement.
And the thing was...
Oh, sorry, dear. The antiseptic stings a bit.
I thought he was blowing me out because I wasn't radical enough.
And you thought a nose ring might help?
Well, yes.
And did it?
No, he hated it even without being septic.
Oh, dear. There we are. All done. So, when are you seeing him next?
Tonight, if he doesn't blow me out first. Dave, it's Nats. I can't make it tonight.
Right, that's everything. The charcoal and bucket should make a good filter. We just need to keep the water circulating till I can find a motor for this pump.
What kind of motor do you need?
Oh, something big, something powerful, something that can take the strain.
Gina's hairdryer.
Perfect. I can fix it up and bring it round later.
No, that's a really bad idea.
Arthur Wilde, having heard all the evidence in this case, we hereby find you guilty. 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 Guilty.
No!
Therefore, young scallywag, with the power vested in me as your aunt, I condemn you to 3 months on high with the diffuser attached.
No, not the diffuser, please! Anything but the diffuser! Anything, please! No, not the diffuser! Not the diffuser!
We're doing it, Arthur. I mean, what's more important? Dry hair or frog spores?
I'm not standing you up. I just can't make it. I can't tell you why. No, you can't come round. Because I say so.
Hey, guys. Gina in?
Gina!
Hey! Shake it, baby. Hip enough for you? Huh?
Oh, no, please, don't do this to me.
Dave, I've got to go.
Oh, going to a fancy dress, Gavin?
That's it, come on, we're going to get you some clothes.
Right, that looks perfect.
See, Arthur?
I didn't say it wouldn't work. I said I'd get into trouble.
She won't even notice. She's not going to wash her hair with toads in the sink.
Right, well, I'm going to a party tonight, so I'll fix it up and bring it round before I go.
Oh, great!
Sorry, Gina. I just don't feel right.
But you look right. That's what matters.
Sorry, Gina, but Mother won't like it. Not one bit.
What did I tell you?
You're not going out with my mother, you're going out with me.
That's right. So I'll see you later.
Thanks, Gina.
Pisces the fish. Things just aren't going right at the moment, are they?
Aren't they?
Well, of course they're not.
Oh, I thought everything was going swimmingly.
You're not very perceptive, are you?
Aren't I? Oh. So what's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong? You're cursed, man. Cursed.
Cursed?
Cursed.
What do you mean?
Okay. Think back. Peru. 2 years ago, the lucky totem of Tecamana.
I broke it.
Yep. Wherever you go, buddy, bad luck's gonna follow. And now this.
This?
This! How do you think your brother's going to feel when he finds out what you've done?
What have I done? What have I done?
What have you done? It's a disaster, a catastrophe. He'll never be able to forgive... Oh, dear.
What? What is it? What's wrong? Tell me!
Oh, hang on. That's next week's horoscope. Today. Ah, here we are, today. Pisces the fish, and all's well with the world. You've nothing to worry about. Everything's fine and things just couldn't be better. But do be careful this afternoon. You're in for the teeniest little mishap. No, that's not it.
Ah, Dave.
Yeah.
Come for Natalie.
Yeah, she sounded stressed. I bought some bay leaves.
Oh, do you know the ancient Aztecs had an amazing grasp of herbal medicine?
Really?
Oh yes, they were extremely advanced. They could treat most common ailments with herbal remedies. They were very, very keen on healthcare.
Really?
Nice. Oh, when they weren't sacrificing people, of course. You know. Are you all right, Dave? You look a bit peaky.
Is Nat in?
Well, she's in her room. Head on up. I'll just go and polish my axe. Oh, Matt!
Hi.
Looking smart.
Thanks, I'm going to a Zoological Society barbecue. I thought I'd bring this round and fix it up before I go.
I tell you what, how's about I fix it up for you, so as not to get your clothes dirty?
Oh, if you don't mind, thanks.
No!
Ah, Gavin.
Watch out! Matt, get out! Yeah.
Whatever happened to your snazzy fancy dress costume, then?
Mother made me take it back.
Oh, some people just don't have a sense of humour, do they? Oh, now you've got to go dressed like that. Oh, what a shame.
But waves of negativity are draining my karma. Please, Squirrel, what have I done?
Nothing. You haven't done anything.
So why won't you come out?
I just can't, okay? I can't.
But I bought you some acorns and some bay leaves.
Next time, try flowers, cheapskate. Gavin!
Mother made me take them back.
But I told you to wear them.
What she said I looked like a clown.
Well, she's right, you did.
You put your mother before me.
Well, she used to be a wrestler.
Don't talk rubbish.
Well, all right, but she means business.
Come on, Matt, I'm going with you.
With me? Not with him? Where?
Amanda Deely's party. He might be a prat, Gavin, but at least he's got a mind of his own.
Yeah, I might be a crap, but I've got a
Come on,
mind of
Matt.
mine.
No, wait! Gina, stop! Wait!
Gavin, look out! Oh, that was a nasty belly flop. Well, look, since you're already soaking wet, Gav, perhaps you could help me with this pump.
I don't suppose you got a hairdryer, have you?
Self-respect. That's what it's about, really. If I don't respect myself, I can't expect Dave or anyone else to respect me. I sound just like Miss Wilkins giving us a personal and social education lesson. Respect, girls. That's what you must demand. I say again, demand from a man. Respect for you, your bodies, your beliefs, your background. Remember that. The 3 B's. These are the essential ingredients of the recipe for the 4th and most important B. Balance. At the time, we all sniggered and thought what a prat she was. But all of a sudden, sadly, Miss Wilkins is beginning to make sense. What respect do I get from Dave? Body? He made me change my clothes and didn't like my nose ring. Beliefs? He's happy to respect those, as long as they're the same as his. Background? He thinks my background is privileged, wasteful, and ignorant. So what kind of balance does that leave? Dave and me. That's how much balance we've got. The trouble is, my head knows all this. And if it didn't, there'd be plenty of friends and family to point it out for me again and again and again. But my heart, or some part of me anyway, still fancies Dave like mad. I can't help it. I don't want respect. I want him.
I was just remembering.
I know what you mean.
Scorching heat, 100% humidity,
Flies, scorpions,
blisters, backache.
malaria, dysentery.
And it's still easier than looking after 3 children. I mean, a nose ring.
I seem to recall Macketti had a kind of nose ring.
I think it's different for the indigenous hunters of the Takono foothills. And if I remember correctly, his mother wasn't too keen on it either.
Fish in the bath, teenage love lives going down in flames all over the place.
Not to mention you breaking everything.
The toaster was an accident.
Honestly, you can get a wafer-thin, 3,000-year-old wine crater out of packed clay. But you can't pick up a breadboard without breaking it into 7 pieces.
Oh, that's not fair.
Oh dear, if you missed any of that episode of The Wild House, you can catch it again on Sunday morning.